What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Don, and I'm back here with another video, man. And for today's video, we are getting into a point guard build. You know, my favorite position, the position that I hold near and dear to my heart, man. We are getting into the point guard build, man. So let's get ready for this video, man. Hope y'all enjoy it. But before we get into the actual video itself, man, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And leave a comment down in the comment section if there's something you want to see, or a player build that you haven't seen yet. You want me to do a build video on it, man? I'll get straight to it. So after the physicals, man, we're gonna get into the body settings of this build, man. For the height, we're gonna go with 6'3", weight 175, wingspan 6'8". You never want to make your wingspan too short because you want the build to be able to play defense. For the body shape, we're gonna go defined. Sorry, man, first things first, we're gonna get into some finishing badges, man. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna upgrade that close shot just a little bit. We're gonna take that bad boy all the way up to an 84. And on the driving layup, we're gonna go and hit that with a 90. And with the driving dunk, we're gonna put that up to a 91. And I know, man, 91 isn't necessarily maxed out, but I'm telling you, man, the driving dunk will have you dunking all over people. So just trust me when I say it's high enough. And after you end up with the driving dunk at a 91, that is gonna give you a grand total of 16 finishing badges, which is plenty, in my opinion. Honestly, you only need about 8 to be an effective driver of the basketball, man. So now we can go ahead and get into the shooting. We're gonna start with the mid-range shot, and we're gonna take that up to a 76 mid-range shot. And it is so easy to shoot this year that, trust me, with a 76, you will be able to be consistent from the mid-range, you know, because in case you haven't been available or watching any YouTube videos, man, fades super OP. So as long as you can get that fade ace badge or difficult shots badge, you will be good to go as far as the mid-range goes. And you see, in just what I have so far, man, you can already see that fade ace is able to go to Hall of Fame. Next is a 3-ball. We're gonna go with the 82, and trust me, with the 82, it will be consistent. You will be able to consistently hit as an off-ball or as the on-ball guard, man. You actually need less badges to hit on-ball than you do off-ball, but we could talk about that in a whole different video. And you're gonna take the free throw up to a 73 free throw. You will have to learn your release with that one, because they did make free throws a little bit tougher than you're probably used to if you haven't upgraded to next gen as of yet. Final badge count on shooting will be 8 badges, and that is enough to remain a solid threat from the 3-point line, man. Right before we get into playmaking, which is honestly the most important stat for a point guard in my opinion, because if you can't make plays, then you might as well be a shooting guard. Or honestly, you might as well make a power forward, man, because they already have all the badges in the game anyway. But the whole purpose of my channel is to show y'all that there's a bunch of different builds out there that you can make. You do not have to settle for a power forward, even though the builds are pretty OP. There are other positions you can make, and they do have their benefits, such as speed, which we're going to get into that in a little bit right after we finish knocking out playmaking. But alright, let's go ahead and get started on those badges. One of the most important attributes when it comes to playmaking is obviously pass accuracy, and we're not going low in this one. We're going to put the pass accuracy up to an 80. Actually, we're not going low with anything in the playmaking category, because for this to be a Ja Morant build, he has to have plenty of playmaking. And we taking that ball handling up to a 90, and the speed with ball, we are maxing that thing out, bro, because we want this build to be as fast as possible with the ball. We need quick first step on Hall of Fame, and unfortunately with point guards, you gotta go to 94 speed with ball to get it. And alright, man, defense, where this thing is gonna be lacking a little bit, we're going 75 perimeter D, 55 steal, 52 offensive rebound, and 57 defensive rebound, man. And alright, man, we're gonna get into these physicals. We're going with 90 speed, 85 acceleration, 78 vert, which is pretty high, man. You are going to be getting posters left and right with this build. And last but certainly not least, man, make sure you put something on that stamina. I know people done came out with videos saying you don't need it. But trust me, man, you are going to want to throw some stamina on this build, or it's gonna be a little tough to be a really good ball handler and to be likely guarding ball, even though you don't have that many defensive badges, man. It would just not be good to run this build without stamina. And hey, man, that's pretty much it for the badges, man. You're gonna end up with a loadout of 16, 8, 22, and 3. I know the defense ain't all that, but Ja Morant defense ain't all that. Let's go ahead and get into these takeovers, man. So knowing what we know about Ja Morant, man, you know I'm gonna have to do a little bit of something to make the player more fun, man. So I went with pull-up precision and easy blow-bys, and that gives you a slashing playmaker. And look at that. What I say, man? Number 1, Ja Morant, bro. I don't make builds no other way. But I will show y'all how to make this build just a little bit better by tweaking a few attributes, because just looking at how it is now, man, this would be a tough build to play on unless you got a very supportive team that's gonna let you ISO without having to shoot too much. But all right, man, we can go ahead and backtrack to get back into this builder, man. One thing that I'm adjusting off rip, I gotta do something to get a little more defense, man. I gotta do something. Yeah, so I'm gonna take down this finishing, add a little more 3, put it in post control just so I can still have a lot of finishing badges, but without giving up so much, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm gonna add a little bit to this shooting, man. I gotta do a little bit better. That's already 3 more badges. Playmaking, I'm gonna just tweak it just a little bit so I can see if I can squeeze just a few more badges out, man. Because I am telling you, this build, honestly, it just wouldn't work like this. I gotta fix it, man. Because even though I gave y'all the perfect Ja Morant build, I gotta do something to make this build playable. Because, man, trust me, I've played a lot of this game, and I'm gonna make sure that y'all get the best bang for y'all buck if y'all are making a build, because there's no point in making a build that can't defend nobody. There's no point in making a build that'll be barbecue chicken out there, man. You don't want to make no barbecue chicken build. But look, I took the stamina down a little bit to give him a little more defense. And look at that. Look at all them badges. You can't tell me that'll make you happy right there to have all them badges, man. I took it from 3. Some people just got a certain knack for making builds, man, and you end up with the final badge number as 10, 11, 12, and 15. Now we can go ahead and get into these takeovers, man. Still doing pull-up precision, and for the second one, man, since this build is a little bit better of a shooter, I'm gonna still rock with easy blow-bys, man. And this is gonna give you the 2-way shot creator. Number 1, shades of Baron Davis, but you still got the Ja Morant in there still. So for those of you that wanted a Ja Morant build, I think this is a little bit better of a build to make you more useful on the court, give you a wider range of skills. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we can go ahead and wrap this video on up. I'm gonna have to catch y'all boys next time, man. It's been cool. And if you're still out here rocking with me, man, make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button for your boy. And it's your boy Don, and I'm out of here, man.